Hi there. Please come on in. Make yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? That's great. Well, welcome to this face mapping session. Have you had any face mapping done before? Okay. Well, what we're going to do today is look at lots of different areas of the face. And this is based on ancient Chinese beliefs that anything that goes on within the body often reflects itself in the face. So, we have a map of the face right here, numbered from 1 to 14. And we look at each of these areas in turn. I'll be making notes as we go. What we'll be doing is having a very close look with some magnifying glasses, maybe doing a little measuring, checking if there is any dryness, any oiliness, any sensitivity, anything like that. And then what we'll be doing is working that back towards any areas of imbalance. And that may be helpful to you going forwards. How does that sound? Great. Okay. So what I will do is I will show you this as we go, explain which areas of imbalance that we're looking for, and what we're going to do to the face to determine that. Is that okay? Great. So what I'll do to begin with is put on some gloves because this will involve touching around your face. Is that alright? Thank you. So, put on these gloves. Do you have any concerns at the moment? Anything that you think might be out of balance? Any areas of the body that you think might show up on the face? We think that areas are connected to all sorts. Heart, lungs, digestion, hormones, you name it. It's all there, written on your face. Okay, so we'll see as we go then. Right, looking back on the diagram, we're going to start with zones 1 and 3. So, your forehead. And what we're looking at on the forehead is to do with your bladder and your digestive system. So, do you often get indigestion, things like that? Is anything not right? If so, it should show up on that forehead. So what I'd like to do is start by taking a little look with this light, just on those 2 zones. Is that okay? Great. Here we go, so just lighting up the forehead. Okay. Tell me, do you drink plenty of water? Because this can help with any ailments in this area, particularly skin as well. So as well as skin, this can help with digestion, things like that. Although the forehead isn't showing anything up that suggests there are any problems. That's great. Do you mind if I just touched along the forehead in those 2 zones? Thank you. Here we go. So to the touch, the skin feels normal. It looked normal under the light. This is good news. Just take a look with a magnifier now, just to get a closer look at the condition of the skin. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. What I'll do is I'll make a note here. Actually, everything is looking Very good. In zones 1 and 3. Next, we're looking at zone number 2. That's this area here, and that is the nose area between your eyebrows. And that is concerned with the liver. Okay? Excellent. So, what I'd like to do to begin with is just take a look again with this light around here. If it's too bright near your eyes, just let me know and we can use a different tool to take a look, okay? Okay, so here we go. We're looking between those eyebrows. Well done. Keeping as still as you can for me, thank you. Great. Again, looking good. What I'm going to do is just take a look with the magnifier again. That's great. A quick touch in between, is that okay? Thank you. If I could just touch along the eyebrows as well. Thank you very much. That's great. Feel like you have any problems sort of in that area, any dietary requirements that you have? Because again, this is looking rather lovely. Okay, what I'll do is I'll make a note once again. Zone 2 is also looking rather good. So next, we're looking at zone 4 and zone 10, which are your ears. So we won't be looking inside your ears, but we will be having a good look all the way around them. And again, this is to do with kidneys, so we're moving slightly around the body now. So this can show up any imbalance in those kidneys. I'd like to use a stronger light this time, just so I can make sure we get a really good look all the way around those ears. Again, if you find it shining in your eyes and it's not pleasant, please let me know, okay? So, this ear first, ready? Thank you. So what I'm doing is I'm looking all the way around your ears, underneath at the earlobe, just all around without actually looking inside. That's great. Thank you. This side, ready? Thank you. So tell me, do you drink lots of caffeine? This is something that can show up in the ears, with the redness and swelling, things like that. And what about salt in the diet? A good amount of salt? Too much salt? What do we think to that? Okay. What I'd like to do is just take a quick measurement. Is that okay? Just of each ear. Thank you. So, it's ear first. That's great. And then this ear. Fantastic. Thank you very much. I don't know anybody who has a perfect diet, so there's nothing too much to be worried about. Certainly there's nothing showing up on there that would be of any concern. So, zones 4 and 10, no inflammation, anything like that. So next, zone number 5 and number 9, the cheeks. Now these areas can show up allergies. So do you have any allergies that you know of? So anything like hay fever, any food allergies, any allergies to detergents and things like that, makeup, anything like that shows up in the cheeks. So what I'd like to do first is take a look with the big light again at each cheek in turn. Ready? Okay. So the cheeks can also give us a little bit more information about the respiratory system, because that can also be linked to allergies, asthma, things like that. So we tend to look here for broken capillaries, things like that, any sort of redness, any tenderness and swelling. It's looking very good still. Nothing concerning there at all, which is great. What I'd like to do next is just a quick sensation test on those cheeks. So what I'm going to do is just tap with some cotton on each cheek, and you just have to tell me if you can feel it. And we need to make sure there's no sensitivity when it touches, okay? Great, so this side first. Ready? Okay, here we go. How did that feel? Any discomfort, any sensitivity at all? Okay. This side next. Ready? How was that? Excellent. So no pain, no discomfort, just a nice gentle tapping feeling, correct? Okay, good. What I'd like to do then is make some notes on that. This is all looking rather good. I hope at the end to be able to give you some pointers. But at the moment, it's looking all good. So back to our diagram. Now we're going to look at zones 6 and 8, so under the eyes. 6 and 8. Not looking in the eyes, we are looking around the eyes. We've already looked at the nose, between the eyebrows and the eyebrows, so we're concentrating this time on this very delicate skin area here. Okay? Fantastic. So again, I'm going to use the smaller light to have a look. If the brightness is too much, please let me know and we'll stop. This side first. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So we're not looking in the eye, we're looking just underneath. And this skin is very delicate, so it shows up things very easily. How was that with the light? Was that okay? Great. This eye next. Ready? Okay. And again, just on this side. That delicate area once again, so that we can check for any redness. Thank you. What I'd like to do is just very gently feel under those eyes. Is that okay? We'll do one at a time. If you would rather close your eyes, that's absolutely fine. So, this eye first. Ready? If you'd like to close your eyes, now's the time. Okay, here we go. That's that one done. And the other eye. Open one, close another, or both close, both open, it's fine. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fantastic. In terms of sensation, this time, I'd like to use this. So, it's a very, very soft brush, and I would just like to run it under each eye. Once again, if it's easier, feel free to close those eyes, okay? So this eye first. Ready? Okay. If you'd like to close your eyes, now's the time. Okay. Okay, that's that side. How did that feel? Great. This side next. If you'd like to close your eyes again. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, all done. How's that? Okay. Now this is a very sensitive area, so if there was any discomfort, it may just have been from the touching of the area. But how did it feel? No problem. So, the eyes were telling us all about the kidneys. Dehydration shows up very quickly around the eye area, and we can all do with drinking more water. No matter how much we say we drink, there's always room for more. Okay. Next, we're going to look at zone number 7. Yeah. So this is more of the nose, but lower down. So before we were looking up here, now we're travelling further down. Okay. And any redness in the nose might point towards a little imbalance in blood pressure. And that might be something you would like to get checked if we find out that there's some redness there. Okay? Great, so back to the small light. and we're looking closer to the bottom of the nose. Ready? Okay, here we go. That's great. Looking really good. Any problems in the past with blood pressure at all? Okay. Thank you. I'd like to take also a little measurement, if I may. Just a precise one across here and here. Ready? Here we go with the first. Thank you. It's great. And then this way this time. This won't touch your eyes, don't worry. That's great. Thank you very much. Again, I'd like to have a little look with the magnifier. Ready? Thank you. That's great. Holding as still as you can for me, please. Wonderful. Thank you very much. That's great. Again, just a little sensation test on the nose. It won't go here, it will just be on the outside. Ready? Okay. How's that? Fantastic. What I'd like to do is just take this as well and just run the edge down the nose, okay? Ready? Here we go. How's that? The difference in sensation between the cotton and the wood? Wonderful. That's great. So, some notes on there. Again, no concerns at all. Next, we're going to look at zone 12 and then 11 and 13. So this is your chin and your jaw. So this can tell us about any dental problems, any hormonal imbalance as well. So we'll take a really good look here, okay? The big light again. Once again, if it bothers you at all, please let me know. Start with the chin, and then I'll move round to the jaw. Okay, here we go. That's great. Thank you. Any dental problems lately? Any trips to the dentist needed? Any problems with wisdom teeth, anything like that? Okay. Anything that's left you not feeling quite yourself recently? Okay, good. Thank you. I'm going to take a look with the big magnifying glass this time. Again, on the chin, and then around to the jaw. Ready? Great. That's wonderful. Thank you. thank you. Just like to take a touch around the jaw, is that okay? Thank you. Be very gentle from top to bottom. Okay. Here we go. And then just touching on the chin with my thumbs. Great. Any sensitivity or discomfort on the jaw? Okay. What I'd like to do is just run this along your jaw. It looks rather pointy and sharp, but it isn't. It's just to check for sensation. Run it once up and down that way, and then up and down the other. Is that okay? Great, so this side first. Ready? Is that okay? Great. So this side next. How's that? The thought of that is often worse than the reality of it. Okay, good. Just make some notes on that before we come to the last area. So, so the last area, area 14, which is the neck. And the neck can tell us a lot about the adrenal glands. So it can tell us if you're stressed, if you're worried, anything like that. It's a good early indicator, especially if it's flushed, if it's, not looking very uniform in terms of colour. But that's fine, we'll take a look. So big light again, going to look at the front and at the sides, okay? Great. Ready? That's great. Give a swallow for me, please, if you can. Yep, wonderful. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And again, with the big magnifying glass. Ready? Great. Feeling stressed at all? Everything good? Great. I'd like to take a quick touch around the neck. Is that okay? That's great. Okay. All done. How was that? Any questions for me at all? Okay. Well, everything looked good. If I had to give any kind of recommendation, I might suggest you visit the dentist. But other than that, everything's looking really good. So what we'll do is we'll fill this all out on here and we'll send you through a copy along with our recommendations. Thank you so much for coming today, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.